He's being sued for abusing a robot. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Speed and Kai are always being pulled into something, but you know, that's beyond me. I mean, when you popping, when you famous, popular, whatever, you know, that's probably what's gonna happen to you. But without further ado, I appreciate you guys. We just hit 4 bands like 3 days ago. We trying to work our way to 5 slowly. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get straight into the video.
She been command me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have a bit of a weird story here reported by Yahoo News regarding IShowSpeed apparently facing a $1 million lawsuit for allegedly assaulting, and get this, a gay robot. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. A gay robot.
Sometimes I swear, I feel like off rip, man. I feel like you can't do it. Like, there's not better things to do than saying somebody assaulted a gay robot. Can you imagine a gay robot?
As according to multiple news outlets, but officially this robot is named the Rizbot, and I'm gonna show you guys the video here right now.
Stop laughing, bro. I'm not playing with you, bro. Stop laughing. Is your problem?
Okay, wait for a second. Maybe it's the he like hit it, pushed it over or something like that, and then it messed up. So he's getting sued for assaulting it, but not like. First off, it better not be verbal assault, because then that'll be wild. But I feel like it'll be like he pushed it or something and it kind of messed up. Now the people who created it or bought it is like, I'm suing you because you assaulted it, like that. Then I'm like, okay, that make more sense.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. You shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off your shoulders, old ugly ass bitch.
Now we just gotta pause this, because what in God's green earth is happening here? How did we get to the point to where now we have content creators like a Speed with a gay robot by the name of Rizbot with a whole Cuban iced out link around his neck getting punched in the face by Speed because, well, he felt disrespected.
Well, what? Say that shit again. Say that shit again. Stop playing with me, Rizbot. Stop playing with me.
Why is he sweating, bro? And why did all that spit just come out of his mouth like that, bro? Like, this is just ridiculous.
Bro, what the is you talking about, bro? What is you talking about?
Bro, what is the point of this robot? Bro, I seen the video you go around and do that little like the little dog thing, that dog laugh. Right now, this is just a weird. Is it? Oh, this is during his around the states tour. Oh, I didn't see this clip. This is the problem with streaming though. You can see that how Speed looked at the chat. Are they going crazy? Oh, okay. Or how'd I look? Is it in frame? Whatever he looked at the chat for, the moment right here wasn't authentic. I mean, he's entertaining though. I put with Speed. Speed and Kai my top 2.
Bro, why does he think this shit a game, bro? Why does he think this shit a game?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say, in the future, when robots and AI, humanoids,
we blaming Speed,
cyborgs are running around all the place, I'm gonna be making sure that I avoid them at all costs, because I genuinely don't want to be sued. I don't want a robot uprising, rebellion against humans, because human beings and robots can't coexist. I mean, it's already beginning to happen. Look at this. One of the most prominent social media creators on the planet is out here looking down at a robot, and the robot is looking up at him as if they're actually going to fight. This is actually crazy.
Get your ugly ass off my fucking boat. All right, bro, watch out. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep, that's it. That's it. Yup. That's it.
Oh, he meant sexually assaulted. Oh, bro, y'all can't look at Speed thigh. He really be playing soccer, huh?
So he proceeds to punch and basically almost sexually assault this robot, as you can see right now. And as according to different outlets, right? Because, you know, obviously Speed is just
broke
doing
that
the
shit.
most
Look
right
at,
here. And mind
nigga, the robot broke his leg. Oh no, he's like this. Maybe he could bend that
all
way.
already know how Speed likes to get down with his content. He, loud and, exaggerative, and he likes to jump up and down, like jester maxing, right? But according to Yahoo News, right, I suppose Speed unintentionally damaged this robot. They say Speed's assault on the robot caused irreversible damage, which resulted in the cancellation of its famous upcoming gigs, including one with Mr. Beast and another on the NFL Today show on CBS. As a result, its developers, Social Robotics LLC, filed a lawsuit against Speed, accusing him of, and I quote, intentionally assaulting their hot product. So of course,
it wasn't intentional. Don't lie now. But I mean, the thing is, whoever created it, you not really gonna be able to. I don't think if they're not selling it, you can't walk around and just say it's like me building something at home and then taking it somewhere and saying, letting somebody hold it and then say something happens that they give it back to me. I'm like, bro, did you hold it to the side? They're like, I don't know. Yeah, it's broken. How can you check? Because we don't know. That shit could just need another bearing in the hip. They could just need a new wire. Because watch, he paid this out. They gonna say with that money we fixed it or made a new Rizbot 2 or whatever. But in all reality, all they did was swap out the parts, swap out the bolt, swap out the bearings, the joints, you know what I mean?
you have like brand deals or
How can we
collaborations
check?
lined up with the biggest creator in the world, Mr. Beast, and then the NFL on like
Do they
live
investigate
TV.
the robot?
And this was all surrounding your robot's appearance. And you're gonna probably be making tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on what you had planned for that day. And it turns out because Speed, punched and started humping your robot or whatever the case he was trying to do, I understand how that could trigger this lawsuit simply because their lead star, which is the robot Rizbot, is now basically damaged, bro. He needs to go
basically
to rehab. They say
dead.
Social Robotics LLC justified its sought $1 million amount in the lawsuit by mentioning, and I quote, "This is no doubt
I don't think that shit is $1 million. They just know it's Speed. That's not $1 million. I ain't gonna lie. I would say to make a Rizbot is more time and dedication more than money. Now, it's a lot of money. I'm not saying it's like 2 bands to make, but I think not over $100,000. I think some of it is because they have to deal with it mentally and pay out some things.
a monumental setback for the Rizbot in terms of viral momentum and financial gain from the exposure. Being in a Mr. Beast production is akin to being in a Super Bowl commercial. So basically, they've inserted this $1 million claim because of the predicted projections they probably would have made from being in a Mr. Beast video, which is probably true. They also say the lawsuit also stated that Speed got, and I quote, intentionally physical with Rizbot, which they are not lying. I genuinely believe that sometimes Speed needs to calm down with a lot of the antics he does.
Yeah, I thought he was done with that.
It's all a part of his caricature. They say, while it's hard to say with what intentions the 20-year-old assaulted the troll robot, this lawsuit can certainly impact his kung fu themed short film. Damn. So this robot was going to be in a movie too, which is set to premiere later this month. That is crazy. And of course, you already know I got to read the comments. Yo, people are saying, we got robot civil rights before GTA 6. They built robots to socialize and yet sue how consumers use their property. Brother, I don't think humping and punching the robot and abusing it is...
I mean, Speed shouldn't have did that. I don't know why. I thought he was past that. I haven't seen Speed do something like that since like, I don't know, maybe like a year ago. I thought he was well past that. That's what everybody telling me. When I'm sitting here like, I don't know. Like, I'd be like Speed and Kai. People be comparing them. They're like, yeah, but Kai is like hasn't grown. Speed changed. Look how it used to. Now Speed has changed, but I feel like y'all be saying like he doesn't do that anymore. He don't do that anymore. What is this?
Considered
day 2. It said like day 2 Austin.
Socialization. That's just abuse. Even though it is a robot, I'm just saying like Speed kind of did too much. Suarez said, if this goes anywhere, we are done for. Another person said, what was he trying to do with the bot at the end? We do not know. Another person said, and so it begins with a Terminator photo gif. Someone else said, Social Robotics is a former YouTube influencer. The Rizbot was actually made by Unitree, and they posted some screenshots here with some official documents saying the plaintiff is Social Robotics LLC, and the person behind the company, I guess his name is Joel Allen Levine. And as you can see, he's actually being sued. The defendant is Mixed Management, of course, his agents Amos Ward and Darren Jason Watkins Jr., which is Aisho Speed's name his real name. And apparently this was filed on November 17th, 2025. Someone else said Speed made that robot fold in ways it wasn't meant to fold. Creamster said, it's funny, all they can do is hurt robots. Like, can you do anything else other than fight it? I don't know what that means. Who is they, and is this a common occurrence from the meme back?
Oh man, we already got people standing up for robots, but I mean, what was Speed doing? You know, what were you doing? I promise you, if you never humped and hit ever again in your life, we would still watch you.
Bastard said, why would he do this? I mean, this is a part of like Speed's character. This is, you know, I just gotta say, obviously Speed, this is how he got, you know, loud as funny, you know, jumping up and down. Look, why put the robot in a headlock? I don't understand this. You know, he could have had a civilized conversation. They could have sat down. He could have asked the robot, you know, very simple questions instead of getting in his face and spitting on him. And, you know, this is not the first video I've seen of, I believe, a streamer, a famous one, like kaicenat. He also, I think, abused the robot too. As you can see, here is the VOD. Kaicenat buys a $70,000 robot. Let me find the area of which they literally started kicking the robot, like straight up abusing this guy. Holy shit. Bro pushed the robot back and he started tweaking. Like, what the? Bro. Oh my God. Then in this clip right.
But they said in the commercial, they said he has self-defense, or he's in they were showing him like push him around, toss him around, drop kicking or something like that. So when they got in trouble, because them right here, Agent, Phantom, and Kai, they got, after this, they got killed. They was like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Why would you treat it like that? You would have thought the nigga was a human. They was pushing around, bullying. Hell, you bullying him? A robot? Really? But, you know, it's just,
He started dragging the robot. Let me see if I can. Hey, yo, the robot like almost flung kaicenat into the wall. This is crazy. This just goes to show you how strong a lot of these robots are. I mean, it's like steel, it's metal, right? So of course, like, check this out. This one right here. I think he starts kicking the robot. Yeah, robot civil rights is definitely on its way, bro. There's just no way. Why are we
Detroit becoming human for real? Oh man. Can you imagine? You get on a bus and they telling your ass to get to the back. They like, the robots are in the front. Get your ass to the back. Again?
Abusing robots like this, man. Again, like, what the?
What? You my... Oh! What the was that?
I promise you, you do not, when robots come to life with AI and they remember all the shit people did to them, I do not want to be around you. My ass will be somewhere on a remote island somewhere in a bunker somewhere chilling with the, you know, pineapples and shit and unlimited food supply and water and with my dog and sand, sunlight, and fresh air. I do not want to be a victim of the robot wars. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about
soon enough they're gonna associate their lives and black people as threats. This the second one. They're gonna have all this memory is backed up in the cloud for ancestors, their ancestors. Yup. They gonna see this skin color and say, terminate. But yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel about this. If this is good, bad. If y'all think this is overwhelmingly like scary. If y'all think this is overboard, like they're overreacting. $1 million for, what's it called? I mean, you would have made that bread with Mr. Beast probably. But hey man, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel down below in the comments. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm gone.